exist. That's so redundant. In essence, typically, at least in analytic tradition, is going to be defined as a set of essential properties. Now, if you lack, right, any essential property, there is no essence, thus you wouldn't exist.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay, and how is
you
this like
agree,
a
yeah?
reduction? How is that a reduction of my view?
Yeah, I want to continue to talk. Yeah, I want to continue making my case.
Go ahead.
So these properties, yeah, that are different from Allah, yeah, they
What do you mean by
basically
different?
ground His concreteness.
Once,
Yeah,
wait,
without them.
wait, hypocrite. Wait, what do you mean by different? Like you keep using weird semantics.
Yeah,
Do you mean just like they're distinct?
they're different from Him. They're not Allah. Yeah,
So
are they Allah?
they're not identical to Him?
Yeah, they're not Allah, are they?
Yeah, when you say that, are they not Allah? Are you saying that are they identical to Him? Because I would take them. I'll just take these
they aren't
properties.
identical to Him in any
I would
sense,
just take
are
these
they?
properties to just be like some one place. What is a predicate, right? So, yeah, it is the case that Allah would possess it. But I need to understand like what you're using weird semantics by saying they're different to Allah, or are they Allah? When you say these statements, do you just mean they're not identical to Him?
Yeah, they're not identical to Allah in any sense.
Yeah, they're not identical to Him. Obviously,
Okay,
look, again, I'm gonna you keep like LARPing on the same point. They're not gonna be identical to Allah. They're distinct from Him, and there's a mutual dependence.
Yeah. So basically,
What's the reduction from this?
So these attributes ground His concreteness. That's all it is. That suffices for them being ontologically more grounding than Allah. So these are the
Wait 1 second. So if Allah cannot exist without His attributes, like any of His essential attributes, therefore these attributes are going to be more grounding than Allah.
Yeah.
Wait, what is Allah here? Because Allah is going to be these attributes, right? So how are these attributes that are descriptors of Allah going to be more grounding? And what do you mean by more grounding?
Yeah, I'm saying they ground His existence. Yeah. So whatever grounds Allah is more grounding than Him. Basically.
Wait, what do you mean? Okay, so when you say grounding here, like what type of account of grounding are you taking?
What do you mean?
Like when you say they ground Allah's existence, what do you mean by grounding?
Yeah, what I mean by grounding is that they're basically the foundation for Allah to exist at the first place.
So you're just going back to square one, that if Allah didn't have His attributes, His essential attributes, He wouldn't exist. Yeah, sure. How's this a reductio? This is like me stating that.
Yeah, you have something. The reductio is that you will have something. Yeah, more fundamental.
Yeah, wait, that doesn't even
Allah.
follow at all. This is like me saying that.
Okay, how does that not follow?
If the Son does not exist in the Trinity, then there would be no Trinity. Yeah, sure, that would follow, but then that's not saying anything at all.
Your sentence, your sentence, yeah, is just saying that the essence, yeah, wouldn't exist, therefore the essence wouldn't exist. That's all you said.
Yeah, because the essence here is being defined as a set of essential properties. Now, if Allah lacks all of these essential properties, then therefore there would be no essence, therefore He wouldn't exist.
Okay, wait a second, yeah? So, in my view, yeah, the Son is the essence, yeah? It is the essence in a way.
That's trivial. I didn't speak of essence. I spoke about what Trinity even entails, right? That if there was no Son, there wouldn't be a Trinity, right? Now that statement would be
saying
correct.
If there was no essence, there would be no essence. That's the thing. You're not saying anything of substance.
Yeah, if there were not a single person, or if the Father, the Holy Spirit, and the Son did not exist, right? Then it would be the case there would be no Trinity, or there would be no God. But then your claim is that, for example,
you're actually not saying anything, because you're saying if
no,
God
I'm just
and
reiterating
God
what you're
exist,
stating.
God
That's literally the
exist.
entire issue. Look, your entire point is so redundant. It was reduced because you said that me stating that there's some mutual dependence, right, and that Allah cannot exist without His essential properties. You're claiming that these properties are more ontologically grounding, right?
Yeah.
And what you mean by that is that Allah cannot exist without His properties. That's what it's reduced to. So you're basically saying that if Allah did not have His essential properties, right, then Allah would not be who Allah is. That's so redundant, because essential properties are going to be properties in which a person cannot lack. right? In order to be what
Exactly.
he is.
Yeah. So how is he
So what do you
different
mean
than
exactly?
me?
So how is this an
I
argument?
also wait. I also have essential properties. Yeah. And if
Okay.
I don't have them, yeah, then I don't exist. How is he
Okay, dude,
different than
but wait,
me?
what is the argument? I don't know what, don't ask me to give some
Okay.
symmetry,
This
Bertrand. Can
is
you
just
present a reductio to the view?
your analogy, yeah, to taking the Trinity as being basically saying, yeah,
Forget about that. Like now we're going back to what you
yeah,
stated
you're
prior. You're just saying
okay.
that if
So
Allah did not have his essential properties, right, he wouldn't be who he is. That's literally what an essential property is. That if
so
he,
they're ontologically more grounding than him. Do you agree?
and what you mean by, if all you mean by ontologically more grounding, right, is going to be that Allah cannot exist without and his essential properties, right? And by the way, that's not how ontological grounding is going to be used. But if that's all you mean, that's so redundant because there is no argument here. You're just saying that if Allah did lack in a
Okay,
single
so I'm
essential
basically
property,
pointing out
right?
the obvious, yeah. So there's something, yeah, that
Correct.
yeah. So I'm just
That's the
pointing.
entire
You're
concern.
basically just saying I'm pointing out the obvious, yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you for the concession. Thank you. Yeah, I'm done.
Your first premise is your conclusion, by the way.
Wait, 1 second. How's that? What's the concession here? That you saying that if Allah does not exist without any of his properties, that he wouldn't exist?
You agreed that what I'm saying is completely redundant, yeah. And then I'm just pointing out the obvious, yeah. And that's all I needed for a concession. That's all I needed.
But how is the concession a reduction of my view?
Huh?
You heard what I asked you. Respond.
Yeah, I just read the comments, so I couldn't
Asked
focus.
you, how is that a reduction of my view?
A reduction of your view? Yeah,
Yes, how
you
does this
believe in.
reduce my view?
Yeah, so you have something ontologically more grounding than Allah. That's all it is.
And what you meant by ontologically more grounding is that Allah wouldn't be who he is without his essential properties?
Yeah, he wouldn't exist. Yeah.
Yeah, what is an essential property?
So they are
What is an essential
necessary for.
property?
Huh?
What is an essential property?
Yeah, an essential property is something that is necessary for let's say something set of essential properties to be what it is.
An essential property is
to
going to be
exist,
some. 1 second. A set of an essential property is going to be an essence.
No, I'm saying
That's how
an
you
essential
defined it, as a set of essential properties.
Is something, yeah, that is okay, bro. It belongs to a set of essential properties for something.
An essential property belongs to a set of essential properties. That's your definition?
I'm saying,
Wait.
oh my goodness, bro.
Wait, can I clarify?
No, I don't need you to clarify statements. I want him to clarify since he's just like gibberating currently. But again, hypocrite, give the account. I don't know why you're silent.
Just I'm gathering my breath. Can I not do that?
Okay, take your time, gather your breath. No, it's difficult. Drink some water as well. You can go drink some water as well. Go ahead.
Yeah. Am I able to talk?
No.
Okay, so basically, essential property is something that is necessary for being to be what it is.
Okay, beautiful. So an essential property is something that is necessary for a thing to be what it is. Now, your entire argument was to say that if Allah lacks an essential property being, right, a property to define, right, or a thing cannot lack to be what it is, right? Therefore, that's your account of ontological grounding. So you're just saying that if Allah does not have an essential property, right, then he wouldn't be who he is. Well, yeah. Yes, buddy, because that's literally what an essential property is. And if you lack that essential property, you will not be what you are. So the entire argument is just reduced to this.
Okay, so let's say that is the case for Allah, yeah, which you basically said.
That's the case for any entity that has essential properties.
Okay, so basically, you're gonna have this Allah, yeah, that is basically grounded by his attributes, grounding everything else. Contingent, yeah? Is that true?
Reiterate that.
Okay, so you have Allah, yeah? That is basically grounded by his attributes, yeah? And
Allah
he
is
grounds,
grounded.
Yeah.
You mean like grounding just like means like explained?
Whatever you just said, bro. Whatever you just said. Yeah?
I didn't give an account of grounding.
Okay, man. You basically before said it's redundant, yeah? That you actually agree with what I'm saying.
No,
Yeah,
what
so
what
so
the
whenever I'm
redundant point
saying,
was,
yeah,
no,
that God,
one second. The redundant point was you saying that if Allah does not lacks any essential property, he wouldn't be who he is, which is definitionally true, right? Because that's what an essential property is. Dude, look, you've been asking like at least like 10 to 15 questions. I've yet to hear an argument or a proper reduction. Seemingly wasting my time, and I need to go pray. So, are you going to
yeah,
present
go
an
pray, go
argument?
pray, yeah, go pray.
Or do you tap out? Do you agree that
Yeah,
you're a dumbass?
yeah, okay, yeah. I'm tapping out. Yeah, yeah,
Hey,
no
good boy.
problem.
Have a good day.
Yeah. You think you're so smart, yeah? You actually.
Great. Can I like still man your argument and you tell me if I'm correct or not?
Okay, yeah, do that.
Okay. You're saying your argument is if Allah's attributes are distinct, right? This means that He needs them, and all this means is that Allah's attributes and Allah's existence, right? They cannot exist without each other. This is what you mean. This
No, that's
leads
not.
to.
No, that's
One
not what
second,
I mean.
Khalil,
That's not
wait
what
your
he's
turn.
saying.
Wait your turn.
No,
Wait your turn.
no,
He can speak for himself. I don't know why you're speaking for him.
You just
He can
interrupted
speak for
us.
himself. Please stop interrupting. I'm still managing his argument.
You left
One
to go
second,
pray,
Khalil.
and I was talking to him,
Yo,
and now
host,
you've
can you like
interrupted.
muzzle Khalil? This guy, like,
No, but
I'm
you
still managing his
interrupted
argument.
us.
He can correct me if he wants. I'm not speaking
But
to you, okay?
you,
I'm
you
interested to see
interrupted
what
us.
the Qayyim
I
has to
literally
say.
asked him
Yeah,
if
go ahead.
if I can still man. He said yes. So wait your turn, okay? Be a good boy and listen. So all this means is that Allah's attributes, right? They cannot exist without each other. This means that His attributes are more ontologically grounding, and ontologically grounding here, all this means is that they are essential properties that if Allah were to lack them, then He wouldn't be Allah. Is this all you're saying?
No.
So what's the conclusion of your argument?
Okay, so the conclusion of my argument is that there is a real thing, yeah, that basically is more ontologically grounding than Allah,
Okay.
which would make Allah basically necessary by nature than actually metaphysically necessary for everything to exist.
What does more ontologically grounding here mean? Because when you spoke to Jibril, you said that all this means is that Allah's attributes cannot exist without each other.
Allah's attributes cannot exist without each other.
That's not what ontological
What does
grounding
Khalil? I'm not speaking to you. Khalil, stop butting in. Hypocrite. Wait, one second. Hypocrite. What does it mean for something to be more ontologically
Why do
grounding?
you pretend
than
not to
something
know
else?
what ontological grounding is?
I'm
You keep
asking him. I'm
repeating
not asking
this.
you. I don't know why you keep on interrupting. Hypocrite.
No, but
Can
you keep
clarify?
strawmanning him.
I'm asking him a question. How can I strawman with a question? Hypocrite. Go ahead.
Okay, yeah.
What does it mean?
Okay, so basically, it just means, yeah, that you would say that Allah is actually.
Please don't ask me questions. Just what does it mean?
Bro, I'm saying this because of clarification. I want to get a point across. Yeah.
You don't need to ask me questions to like define what you're.
Okay, then I'm not talking to you.
I'm just asking you what does it mean, and you're asking me questions back. Just answer the question.
Yeah. I'm doing this for the sake of clarity, that I can actually bring my point across what it actually means.
What's there to clarify? I hold the exact same position as Jibril. He gave you his position.
Okay, then I'm not talking to you. Yeah, you're just being like a dishonest dog.
Just answer the question. I don't know why you have to answer a question with a question. What does it mean for something to be more ontologically grounded?
Yeah, I'm not answering. I'm not answering.
Is this guy serious?
Yeah, I'm fully serious. Yeah. What's the issue?
Okay, bro. Have a good day.